Hello everybody and welcome to my first tour of Dalton Valley Farm. This is by LexRock. Right, so here we are. I've just started the game up, and as you can see, it says choose your start farm. You can actually choose this because of the global company mod. So you've got the main farm. The main farm is in the heart of Dalton Valley. The farm, silo, workshop and lots of starting equipment for your arable farms. We have the sheep and the goats, which is something very interesting we'll get onto a bit later. You can farm sheep and goats here. You have some starting sheds and some money to get you going. We have the pig farm. Happy as a pig in muck. A pig farm is at your disposal. North of your farm you'll find root crop storage and also start from scratch. Start with nothing except some cash to get you going. Warning, hard mode. Yes, it is difficult, as I am finding out on my survival challenge. Despite it being a different map, I can fully understand that it's probably just as difficult on here, if not more difficult. So I think probably the one I'm going to choose here is the main farm. These are all very tempting, but we're going to discover those other places anyway. The main farm just seems to be the most sensible one to go for. So, just wait for it to load. So here we are. We're in the game. As you can see, we selected main farm, so we have the main farm. Brilliant system. And actually, I need to thank LexRock massively here for the early access, but also for the fantastic description which I have been provided with here, which is going to really improve the first video, because instead of me having to work stuff out and, you know, I tend to fail with stuff, it's all here. It's all here for me to read. I have already read it all, but I'll read it out to you as well gradually. To begin with, I think I should just probably set the scene here. So this is all written by LexRock. This is a fictional map, modelled with inspiration from areas around the UK. I wanted to create a map which felt familiar yet different, and I hope that's how it feels. I took massive inspiration from Letton and Dusty Cove, and credit to them both for the support with Dalton Valley. Okay, so there's plenty more to read in the description, but I'm going to just do it gradually, as and when it's appropriate. Okay, so this is actually the dealership, and it doesn't open until 8 AM. It is 8 or 9, but it closes at, let me just see here, 7 PM. That also applies to the BGA and the sell point. Oh, and there is a sign on the gate as well, which tells you that. So let's just open the barrier up. There we go. Crikey, almost took my head off. And we'll leave here. But this map is quite something. I haven't toured it yet, but just from reading the description, it has sort of given me a massive idea of what it's all about, and it sounds absolutely amazing. I think I probably do want to show you the minimap first. And, well, the first thing you're probably going to notice is it's fairly compact, and it has a fantastic variety of fields. It's not just all rectangular fields. I don't really have a massive problem with a map which only has rectangular fields, but it's definitely nice to have variety, and this map certainly does, so that is very nice indeed. Also, I like how things like the sawmill have been positioned in a sensible place, like next to the forest. That makes perfect sense. So yeah, we're gonna tour all of this and look at this down here. We have the goats. Is that amazing, or is that amazing? Right, okay, so here we go. Just actually following on from the starting screen where we had to select our own starting point. Again, LexRock has actually provided me with a description for that, and also for the cows. So I'm just going to read that. We're going to turn right first, because this area goes to, I think, the smallest area which we're about to discover. When I say that, I mean most of the map is north of us. But yeah, the description. The map has been created for players who want to farm their own way. So you can choose where you start your journey, thanks to Global Company. There are many yards to choose from. On this map you'll find the cows, pigs, sheep, horses, chickens, all wandering around the main farm, main cow farm, and the goats, thanks to Farmer Andy. So there are specialist tankers for the goat's milk, which can be found in the store and sold at the pub along with the eggs. It's all very exciting stuff, all very different as well. So I'm going to try and look around as much as possible so that you can really take in the view. I'm just debating whether or not I should make the time move on a bit, because it's only 8:30 AM, which, you know, is pretty good lighting, but it could be a little bit brighter, which I can do when the sun is fully up. There we go, beautiful. Right, so I really don't want to miss anything here. Let's just go here. We have a nice playground, play area. I am tempted. I just can't resist. I want to spin. We have a slide, and we have another slide. Oh, this is a very fancy one. Look at this, little climbing frame. Let's go over here. We have football nets over here. Nice playing field. Bin, just for detailing. This is absolutely amazing. Which way should I go from here? We've got a church here. We should probably just take a look at the church there. Just sort of see it. I don't want to miss nothing. It's always the same. I feel bad when I miss something. I don't think it's happened before, but I would just, if I knew that I had created a first look video and then the creator of that map was watching it and I'd missed an important part of it, I'd feel bad. But I don't think it's happened. Okay, we'll turn right. So we've got a fuel station. We do also start off with some machinery because we are basically on the the mode where we don't just start with nothing. We start off with the way that the farm has been set up. So we've got a combine harvester, Massey Ferguson. We've got a Massey Ferguson drop nose, and I think we've got a case tractor as well, along with a few implements. So we've got some houses. This is the pub, or the inn. Bus stop. Okay, so that is obviously a way of disguising the map boundary. Nicely done. Bit of roadworks. It just works so well, especially here in the UK. Roadworks everywhere. But they never fill the potholes in. Well, I suppose they do fill some in. It seems like they don't fill them in. Okay, so we're back to here, so that is good. I have now covered that corner. Let's go up here. I think this actually just goes to a load of fields, but it's still nice to see them. If I was on a map where there's 150 fields, I would just have to say, yeah, you have to see them from a distance. But on this map, I think the majority we can sort of see together. And I'm going to fly up into the air in a second. Okay, so this is probably a good time to bring up the different crop types as well. We do have other crop types. I'll just bring up the list here. You can see at the bottom, we've got 3 there. Got page 2 there as well. So yeah, we've got four new crop types, which just makes everything much more interesting. This is a wheat field just here. But I'm just going to fly up into the air and show you this area from above. Right, so we're directly above where we just were. That's the pub over there, the church, playing field. Very nice indeed, very nice. Yes, I can see the effort which has been put into this. Is quite something. Although it's amazing, every single modder who has ever sent a map to me so far, I've been impressed with. It's been incredible. Like, there's nobody just sort of trying to get a first look video. They really have put their heart into it. And LexRock is no exception. This is absolutely incredible. And we haven't even discovered the goats yet. Right, okay, so this is where we were a minute ago. Somehow managed to overlook that Massey Ferguson combine. Look at that. And the Massey Ferguson baler too. Nice. If only there was one of them actually in the game. Oh, that'd be so good. So we've got quite a few implements just here for a bit of detailing. We have already seen this place, but it's still good to see it from different angles. Okay, moving on. I think we're going to finish over at the wood chip place, over at the sawmill. So we're going to go all the way up to the top and then come down the eastern side. We haven't turned right yet, so we'll go right up here. It only goes to some fields, but again, I feel I would be missing too much if I didn't go down here. I'll keep the minimap open. It's quite hard to get the balance of how many times I should pan the camera. I don't want to sort of make you feel sick, but yeah, I want you to see enough of it as well. Maybe if I zoom out instead. Right, so that leads to these fields and also this grass field at the end. There we go. We'll head back to the main road. We'll head north, and I don't know what the next thing is that we're going to discover. It's all a secret. This is why I love doing my first look tours like this, where I haven't actually looked at the map first. I don't know what to expect. That way I get pleasant surprises and, well, hopefully not any bad surprises. Okay, so here we have the first point of interest. I think this is yes, it's a field which is for sale, as you can see. It's lot number 46, and it's a 6.35 hectare field with an asking price of 125,267. It will be interesting to see how well done that is, if the field actually is that same price as the advert. So we're looking for 125. Oh, this puts the pressure on. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Very good. We even have a nice description too. That is amazing. Now this actually is, this again has been put into the description that's been provided to me. It says, let me just try and find the exact area. There are a couple of plots that you can create a place that you can call home with your own ideas and playstyle. They have for sale boards on the land which can be removed once the land has been bought or if not required. And enjoy lots of new features on this map, such as the animated clock on the church, straw for the oilseed rape, extra fruits, starting map options, and also all new textures for foliage and objects. So definitely, that is amazing. So many different things have been done. So you can buy this for the price which was advertised, and you really can just do whatever you want. You can just turn it into a forest, keep it like this, mow around all the trees, flatten everything, put a farm up. It's up to you. It's a pretty big piece of land actually. And the good thing is, because it is fairly flat, you really are free just to start building. Because in this game, you don't have to go through planning. Hooray! Anyway, let's move on. Let's just go to whatever the next thing is that we come across. Let me just open the minimap again. Okay, so we have loads of fields on the right hand side over there. Some actually really big fields. Got an electricity substation there. More fields. I think we can turn left here. So we have a signpost, the BGA, and the farm shop. Okay. Now, just I must point out, obviously I'm not running seasons here. It has season support, and it says here that lots of seasons admirers like flowers that only come out in the summer, butterflies that only come out when it's sunny and in the summer, and extra textures for the bushes, hedges and water plants. So seasons really is going to make this all come alive, really just finish it off. I'm just not in seasons for this because it is just literally a tour, but it's definitely worth mentioning these things. Dalton Valley Farm Shop. You know, this map sort of screams survival roleplay, doesn't it? It's absolutely amazing. So that should be open. Yep, you can open all these barriers. Oh, look at that, all the different crops that they're taking. They must have had an issue with milk. They don't want to take milk. There are actually other places in here as well. If we just continue around, we've got the BGA, as you can see. Ooh, let's weigh ourselves. You learn something every day. This truck weighs just over 2.2 tons. Which is about right, actually. I like that. Right. So yeah, we've got, let me just go on the minimap. I'll just show you all the different things. We have the biogas plant, manure sell point. Oh, that's nice. I like that you can sell manure. The spinnery, the Dalton Valley stores, and the root crop sell point as well. So that is the wall sale point just there. Let me just tab through these different things. The root crop sale point here. Okay, so we've got potatoes and sugar beet on the right. Manure sale point is just over here. There we go. That is a big pile. And I think the others we've already seen. Okay, so we have now sort of covered this area here. We still need to go over here. And I might be wrong, but some of these areas look like there could be more of these plots which are for sale. We will soon find out. Although, no, this one didn't have a fill number. So, that one there could be. There's no point guessing. We might as well just wait and see. Also got the health and safety signs on the gateway as well. Okay, so we're going to turn left out of here. Yes, it also has manure mod support on the cow shed, pig shed and BGA. Right, here we go. So again, many more fields. Just sit behind this vehicle before I floor it. And we're going to come across the sheep farm just here. So we have another post with another sign. We've got a private road, farm access only. This is a nice little drive. With pull-in spots too, which would be very useful if you were in multiplayer. Like for example if you were karting and you had two tractors running. It's probably unlikely you're going to meet in the same place, but if you did, the pull-in is there. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is nice. We've got plenty of space, but at the same time, it's all quite old. Oh yes, this has character. This is nice. I don't think you can go in the house. No. Wasn't expecting to. You get a good shed. Okay, so this is the goat enclosure. They have some bales over here, probably for show. But let's be honest, this wouldn't be a very good first look tour if we didn't get some goats. So, I'm going to get some. So I'm in the trigger. We can get a brown goat, a white goat and a black goat. We'll get one of each. They're £300. We'll confirm that. And there they are. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, you get the milk from them and you can sell the milk. And as I mentioned, the description does say that there is actually a separate milk tanker which can be found in the store. Yeah, so this one here is the standard one, which is for cow's milk and water. And this one here is for cow's milk, water and goat's milk. Same price. But that is what it's for. Just the same as the other one. Wow, I love it. And we have the sheep. It's so nice to see new stuff. They have a big trough. But no, I think this is why some people get a little bit upset when Giants do an expansion announcement and you don't have a new crop type or a new animal type. It really is exciting when you do get a new crop type. Yeah, I think that is the thing which the game lacks the most. It doesn't get enough new stuff. It gets plenty of new machinery, but the actual agricultural side of things, the actual growing of the crops and the animals, the livestock, it doesn't really change much. Anyway, that was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely loved that place. Amazing. This is a seriously good map. I've probably said that too many times now. You'd think I'm being told to say it, but no. To be honest, the way that my first look tours usually work is a map creator sends me an email. They say, oh, do you want to do a first look tour, or do you want to just take a look at it? I say, yeah, I'd love to. And then I take a look, and I'm usually blown away. Okay, this is Dalton Valley. The village itself, or town, must be a town I suppose. So we've got a tunnel there that'll lead to nowhere for us, but we have to believe that it does. Yeah, we've got lots of small bungalows over here. They've got a little tipper truck. This is nice, and they've got a good view too. Now, as we heard at the beginning, it's a fictional map which is just inspired by different areas around the UK. I'm getting a sort of Scotland vibe from this, as if this particular part is based on Scotland somewhere, on a Scottish coast. I might be wrong, but that's just what I feel. I think that's nice. I like it when a map maker sort of leaves it open for you to determine the map for yourself. Make it wherever you want it to be, basically. I think we might be able to walk over to the beach. Looking at the map, there is a beach over here. If we go in the car park, we'll take a look. Steady. Almost hit me there. Oh yes, I can see many other people have come here to visit. We'll take this spot over here. Right. Sorry, just standing on the other people's vehicles. I'll reverse in. Then it shouldn't happen. Nothing like a bit of car dancing anyway. Right, okay, so there is an allocated footpath. We must stick to it. Here it is. It goes down to the beach. I'm going to turn off the depth of field. There we go. It's always on by default, but I think everything looks better with it switched off. So here we go, we can have a little bit of a stroll on the beach. Lovely. Very nice. And there are boats out there too. I'll just zoom in. Yeah, let me know what you think. Are you thinking Scotland? That's what I think. Right, okay, so we'll head back to the car park. We'll go and pick up the car. Not literally. Oh, there's a castle up there. I don't think we can go to that. I think that is probably out of bounds, but still, it's there for detail. Because it's nice to have more detail beyond where you can go to, because then it sort of disguises the edge of the map. Okay, so we're going to go to this place just on the right hand side. It's a horse place, as you can see. Which cut in before the cars. And yeah, we've got a stable and some kind of silo, I think. Manure buy points, okay. I suppose it makes sense. If you're going to sell it, you probably want to buy it as well. So that must be that massive pile there. Must all be from the horses. Horse mug for sale. Oh, I love it. That is so good. Shovel your own, I suppose. So that's for the horses, and we've got the stables over here. This is where the horses would be living. Yep. Bit of horse food as well. Got some oats. So yeah, it really is ready to go. If you want to start over here, you can do. You even get provided with the oats for the horses. So it's like a startup package that you get. Okay, we'll continue this way. I'll just make sure I haven't missed anything. We still need to go to the main farm. Yes, what we're going to do is we're going to turn right in just a second. I'm not too sure if you can get to the main farm from that road, but even so, I haven't been down there, so we'll definitely go down here. It might be possible, but I think you do it from another road. But yeah, you can see we've got lots of fields here. I'll just get to the end and then we'll come back. Yep, so there we are, at the end. Very quickly spin round, and we'll go back, and that would give me a very good opportunity just to read out another part of the description. So there is everything that you need to start off with if you're starting a new season. You have water fill points, workshops, fuel refill points, silos, and also the root storage point over at the farm. There is an auction area near the main shop where you can buy animals, and yeah, as we've already discussed earlier, the shops close at 7 PM and open at 8. Now, one thing which I have actually overlooked is, I have already mentioned it, but we haven't been there as such, the animated clock on the church. I do want to look at that. So actually, we'll probably finish at the church instead. Right, so fly down here. And we'll turn right in just a second. Because we opted to start at the main farm, we actually do own this field on the right hand side. That is ours. That came in the startup package. So here we are. This is the main farm. That must be our farmhouse. You can see a lot of tractors have been going through here with muddy wheels. I think I will go through here just to take a look. Wouldn't want to miss nothing. Look at that. It's an old scythe by the look of it. Powered scythe. It's nice. Very nice. I love that sort of thing. We've got a little shed. Barbecue. I would do my Homer Simpson impression, but last time I did that, somebody called it very creepy. So I don't know if it was a good impression or not. It must have been pretty bad. Scarecrow. Right. Yes. Obviously the gates do open, but I'm just going to jump it. Danger. Deep water. It does actually look very deep. It looks really mucky. So this is it. The main farm. We've got silo with an auger to load up again. Here's our startup machinery. Please switch off when not in use. That's what I never do. Let's leave stuff on. Water. More tractors over here. The Massey Ferguson, I believe, is behind this door. Yeah, so I tabbed to it before and I noticed it. That's in a well kitted out workshop. We actually do start off with loads of good stuff. This is brilliant. And then we have all this. So yeah, this is what it was talking about. This is what LexRock was talking about with the things that you start off with. So you've got bales and you've got feed, seeds, herbicide, no, sorry, fertilizer, all that stuff. Got a muck spreader, water tanker. This is the cow shed. This is nice. I should probably stop saying that because I don't know how many times I've said it in this video. We've got these feeders here, which are in an old trailer tyre or something. It's a nice little system that's going on. It's for water, I believe. Milk loading point. And then if we just walk up here, this way. Got a few old pieces of machinery. And we have the chickens back here. I believe that's a silage pit. Is that a silage pit? I think so. Chicken feed as well. Provided to us. But you can start from scratch if you want to. So there we are. That is a very brief tour of the main farm. Oh yeah, diesel too. Nicely labelled. So, let us jump back into that pickup truck and we will continue our journey. Let's go on to here actually. Where haven't we been? We haven't been here and we haven't been here, so we'll do those and then we'll finish off over at the church, which is just there. So let me know what you think to the map. I'm sure LexRock would love to hear what you've all got to say. what I can say very easily is it really does show when effort is put in. It's amazing. So what do they accept? They're taking everything. Look at that. Multi-purpose. So got a nice greenhouse back there. It's a sell point. Bale sell point. Which I believe is actually labelled as well. Or signed. Bale sell point just there. Now I know that when some maps have labelled absolutely everything, there have been a few critical comments about that, but I think the number of signs that there are here is just right, really, because sometimes it can be a bit confusing. You don't know what everything is. That's good. Very good. Straight into those two fields as well. Right, so we're going to turn left. It's really opened up, actually. This part of the map is much more open than the rest of it. We also own the field on the left. That arable field. Right. So I don't know exactly what these things are up here. We'll just have to go and find out. I think it... Yes, looking at that a pig icon has appeared, so it must be the pig farm. Luckily it's signed. Ah, it looks like it's a place which you can buy. In fact it is, it's the field which I mentioned. So this is lot 47. And it's £99,000. It says tip, interact with this sign to make it disappear. Remove sign. Ooh, look at that. A wrecked sign. That's a good little system. Very good. So that must be the piece of land there. And it's also all overgrown, so it just gives you that magical feeling of transforming a piece of land. Yep, so these must be all the storage points. Root crop storage, farm silo. It is, and then that's a pig enclosure. Just over here. Right, so yeah, pig farm. Valuable livestock, that said. I think it did. Livestock. So that's where they are, and you also get the pig food if you want to start off with the pig farm. Okay, so we've got the sawmill and the wood chip sell point. Yeah, valuable livestock. Do not enter. Private property. Okay, so yeah, the fuel sell point which you see on the minimap approaching, we've already been there. That's where we're going to turn right. I think probably at the end I would just fly up into the air and try and see the whole map from above. I don't want to do it too much because sometimes when you go too high you sort of lose quite a bit of detail. It's just the way FS19 works. Right, so this is Dalton Valley Sawmill, accepting logs and wood chips. Oh, it's down a muddy, rough track as well. Just the right bumpiness, really. You don't tip your tractors over when coming down here, which is always a bonus, I suppose. So there we go. Wood chip sell point and the sawmill just here. Now, again, wouldn't be much of a tour if I didn't take you to the forest, which I believe is up here. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, you probably would tip your tractor over here, actually. It gets rougher. So that leads into the massive forest here. Now this is an area which I think really would be better from above. to tour it. There we go. Oh, look, there is something in there. I think you are supposed to discover these yourself as you drive through and you come across different things, but there we go. We have a shed just there. Right, oh, look, a dead tree, or partially dead tree. So we'll head back out. And as I say, we have already been everywhere else, I think. I don't think I've missed anything. You know, there's always a chance that I've missed something. But when it's released, you'll be able to discover it yourself anyway. Discover all these different things. Let's just go and check out the interactive clock. So that's the fuel station. Turn right here. And we will eventually come across the church on the right hand side. It's one of these details which you don't instantly notice and you have to be sometimes told, but when you know about it, you are amazed. So there it is, and let's just check that it is actually showing the right time. 3:13, yep. If we speed up time, I don't know how often it updates. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Oh, that is brilliant. Well, we're going to leave it there, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I suppose we should bring it back to daylight. I can't disappear in the dark. Wait for the sun to rise. Oh, that is good. That is so good. Yes, thank you so much, LexRock, for this. This is going to be good. Thank you for watching, everybody. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.